What's going on, everybody? It's Jeff. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 penny stocks that I see moving over the next couple weeks. We're going to go over exactly what they are, and it also comes with a bunch of different training material all about fundamentals, chart analysis, technical analysis, and so forth. So if you're interested, it's the first link. Check it out. Let's get into the video, guys. First stock we are going to be talking about is SESN Bio. They're a late-stage clinical company advancing targeted fusion protein therapeutics for the treatment of patients with cancer. Now, we know any news or advancement that comes out about the discovery or treatment of cancer is huge in the industry, okay? They also have a meeting coming on this Tuesday with the president and CEO that's going to go over exactly what that news is, okay? Let's take a look at the chart, guys. They saw a little bit of an increase coming up in the starting of February as this new FDA approval was announced, and it started to pull back a little bit. Right now, it's sitting at about $2.80. I could see this being kind of a good entry, that 270 to 275 point, especially before the meeting that comes out tomorrow. So pay attention to that, guys, okay? Next one we are going to talk about is one that I've mentioned on the channel before. It is American Battery Metals Corporation, ABML. It's a battery metal exploration and mining company based in Nevada. Now, the reason why I say based in Nevada is very important is because it's about 20 miles away from the Tesla Gigafactory, okay? The company is focused on creating a vertically integrated lithium company in 3 ways: environmentally sustainable exploration and mining, green extraction processes, and battery metals recycling. We know this is going to be huge, especially as the EV market continues to grow and grow and grow. The demand for lithium is rising as lithium-ion batteries are used more frequently in smartphones, laptops, and most importantly, EVs. Companies such as Tesla and Panasonic have also dedicated millions of square feet of creating battery-producing gigafactories. Guys, let's take a look at this chart. You saw it kind of pop up around, I want to say, the start of the month. Let me scroll down around the start of the month as it began to grow. And it's been consolidating right here. That 375 to 380 has been a good entry point. I currently have a position in this stock, and I do plan on going as soon as the confirmed reversal and uptrend begins to continue. So stick around, pay attention to this one. Guys, the next one we are going to be talking about, which has been popular over the last few days, past week, is Sundial Growers, okay? Now, I do want to point out one of the biggest things that is important to me about this company, okay? While many cannabis companies have significant debt burdens, Sundial is proud to announce that we are now debt-free. This just came out December 21st of 2020. Sundial has a current unrestricted cash balance of approximately 62 million and outstanding common shares of 840 million on the company's ability to pursue strategic opportunities. That is huge. A lot of these cannabis companies, it costs them so much money to be able to build these facilities and get all the equipment that is required for the growing. So Sundial being debt-free, it makes them stand above and beyond the rest of the competition. And especially because the price point is so low, the chance of them going into bankruptcy has been severely decreased. Let's take a look at this chart, guys. It had an insane pop over here just last week, and I think that was just the whole cannabis sector had a huge pop, and it kind of cooled off, guys. You can expect to see this stock move with the cannabis sector. However, a couple things that I like about this one specifically versus other ones is that, one, the price point is very low, as well as the fact of them being debt-free. So pay attention over the next couple weeks. I would consider that at 180 to 190 to be a good entry point. Now, before we go any further, guys, I do want to highlight that these are all penny stocks. They are all very high risk, okay? And you do have the potential to take losses as such as 12%, 13%, or even more in one single day. So pay attention. So be cautious and pay attention to how much of your portfolio you are investing in them. I also want to point out, guys, that we're not looking for the home run. We're not looking for the next microvision that we found at $1.50, went all the way up to 20. If these penny stocks you can get in, make your 20, 30, 40% gains, guys, that's very, very good. The S&P averages 9.8% a year. If you can make 20% in 5 days, 30% in 10 days, guys, that's more than enough. Get in and get out, okay? They're going to be very volatile, and they're going to continue to drop off. Make sure you get in at a good entry point. Remember, I always say this: you make money on the buy, not on the sell. Next stock we are going to talk about is ticker symbol IDEX, Ideanomics. They're piggybacking off of the EV movement, okay? One thing about this company that I really do like is they have multiple different ideas that they have helped. They are continuing to innovate new ideas of utilizing green energy as well as with the EV sector, okay? I also want to say their partners. Most of these partners are located in China, which I'm not always a big fan of Chinese companies, even though I am a big backer of NIO. But the Chinese market, the Chinese is one of the biggest EV markets in the nation, okay, or in the world, I should say. I'm sorry. So this is going to continue to grow, especially off their ideas piggyback. Let's take a look at their stock, guys. They are continuing to have a nice, good uptrend and a good pullback. I consider seeing this 462 to potentially down to 430 as a really, really good entry point. Guys, this is another one of those stocks I would probably want to get into around that 430, get up to about $5.50, $6 and be able to get out of it. In the long term, if they can validate their ideas and they actually turn into the potential to acquire companies and grow, I can see the stock going way beyond them. But right now, as it's just being a company to help others and come up with ideas, I think it's a very speculative play at this time. Guys, the last one we are going to talk about is ATOS Therapeutics. This is another one in the healthcare industry, guys. ATOS Therapeutics is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company seeking to discover and develop innovative medicines in areas of significant unmet medical need, which is awesome. The current focus is on breast cancer and COVID-19. As COVID-19 continues to tear through the world, especially the United States, every bit of news that comes out about a potential discovery, a potential treatment, and so forth is going to be a great news for the stock to continue to rise. Now let's take a look at the chart. We saw this stock go up pretty good up in around late January, pull back a little bit in late February. Well, guys, we're seeing that again. We're seeing that little pullback and then a potential continue for an uptrend. We saw it get down to 319 and it rose 15%. I would wait to see potentially where this goes. Is it going to continue to grow and make the new higher highs, which it had the high of 433, or is it going to continue to pull back a little bit? I think that 350 is a great entry point. I currently do not own a position in this stock, but I am watching it very, very closely. If you look at the trend line, it looks like it's bouncing off. Okay, and it's going to continue to move up. This is another great play, guys. This is another one that you're going to want to get in and get out of because it's all news-based, it's all hype-based. Anytime you're investing in penny stocks, guys, it's not moving by fundamentals, it's moving by strict hype, okay? So pay attention to that, especially when you think about investing in the penny stocks. Always do your own due diligence, guys, and be conscious and aware that these stocks can move very, very quickly either way. Guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.